let's get back to it. Who's hot? Who's not in the NBA, Joe?
The Utah Jazz are hot.
Are they? They are on fire.
They are very hot right now, and to be honest with you, they are
29-13, and this is without Conley.
Yes, and they got a lethal offense
Led by Joe Ingles.
It's a bunch of people.
Donovan
And
Mitchell.
They are
out. So
exactly. They've won their last 16 of 18 games. Rudy Gobert's patrolling the middle, 69% from the field,
as he does,
averaging 16 points a night.
Right, he's second in the NBA in field goal percentage. By
killing
the way.
it, and he belongs in the All-Star game. Let's not play games
Absolutely.
with him this year.
Don't make him cry again.
Yeah. Oh no, that was bad.
You know, he's passionate.
Yeah. Well, he's French too.
Passionate.
They like that.
How you gonna cast aspersions on the French people?
No, because they are emotional like that. Have you seen them tear up? They tear up. They like art, good wine. You know what I mean? You're a little emotional. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not hating on it. But anyway, they've got knockdown shooters everywhere out there. They got one of the best 3-point shooting teams in the league.
Now, see, this is why you don't need a third star. While you're over here talking about LeBron trying to stack teams, they're not stacking nothing. Now, are they going to go and win the finals? Probably not. Are they going to get to the finals? Probably not. Are they going to get to the conference finals?
I wouldn't sleep on them because last year they couldn't hit a jump shot or a three-pointer in the playoffs, and people packed the paint and gave them a hard time. This year, that's not happening.
Right. So other surprises in the Western Conference, and I picked this one, Oklahoma City Thunders. I said Chris Paul, around all this young talent that I think Oklahoma City has, a lot of players that can contribute, it's going to be a problem because he's got something to prove. OKC's the 7th seed, y'all.
They 25-19.
25-19, though.
That's very impressive. Now, do we talk about Chris Paul in the MVP conversation? If he's got this team doing this.
Yes.
Yeah.
But see, this is Chris Paul, and again, this is why D'Antoni is a horrible basketball coach.
Okay.
This is why James Harden is not all that it's cut out to be, because it's more than what you can do with the ball in your hands to score the basketball. We talked about Ja Morant and his paltry numbers in terms of field goal attempts. He's attempting 13 a game, and he's averaging almost 18 a game.
Yeah.
But he's controlling the game, and he's winning the game. Houston is not doing that.
No, they're not swinging the ball. They're not playing together or nothing.
Right,
They're just
but
playing
again,
one-on-one basketball.
Houston with Chris Paul couldn't figure out how to use Chris Paul. Now, Chris Paul has his downsides, right?
Yeah,
he's a control freak.
He's a floor general.
Right.
Literally.
If you can use Chris Paul, especially if he came to a team knowing he was sharing the ball. He came there to share the ball, but that wasn't sharing the ball. That was Chris Paul go stand somewhere and let James Harden take 40 shots.
Yeah, while you stand in the corner like Avery Johnson.
Like he's a spot-up shooter.
Nah.
Let James Harden play off the ball and give the ball. How you have Chris Paul and you're going to let James Harden bring the ball up every time?
Doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't make sense. But Oklahoma City is a perfect fit for Chris Paul, mainly because you have all these young guys
who follow the leader.
That's right. And he is a leader.
Right.
And he will teach you how to play basketball.
Right.
So I think it's a great thing. And I think this might be a better fit for him than he even imagined.
Right.
Yeah.
Houston is falling, by the way.
Yeah. They're not hot right now.
They are not hot.
They've lost 4 straight, and the people they've been losing to have not been people that they should lose games
and they're
to.
4-6 in their last 10.
Yeah.
So they're not doing well. They are still in the 6th spot, but after that, when we're looking at the teams that are here's the 8 teams in playoff position right now in the West: Lakers, Nuggets, Clippers, and this is in order: Lakers, Nuggets, Clippers, Jazz, Mavericks, Rockets, OKC, and then Memphis. The teams that are not, who may be potential playoff teams: the Spurs, the Suns, the Blazers. And we don't know.
I'm not feeling the Suns coming back because they look terrible.
Right.
But I do see Portland getting back into it based upon this trade.
Right.
I like Melo being there. I think they're going to ride this ship, and I think they're going to probably try to turn it up in the second half. I can see them rattling off good 10, 12 wins and getting back in it.
But if they go up, who comes down? It's OKC.
Yeah.
Right, but again,
OKC got a little cushion right with the 25-19. You know, Memphis is teeter-tottering because they're 20-23.
Right.
You probably say they most likely would probably be the ones that fall out of it. But
What about Dallas hitting a wall?
I don't think they're
But
gonna.
they got a little bit of cushion too.
They got Luka.
Yeah.
They might hit the wall, but
Luka's gonna hit a wall.
I still see them making it though.
Yeah. No,
Now,
I'm talking about the rookie wall. I'm talking about the second-year wall. It comes a little bit later than the rookie wall.
I'm wondering about Porzingis though too, because you know
Right.
Porzingis is out with that knee injury. His knee is hurt again.
Of
which,
course he is.
when you look at the situation again, like maybe the Knicks did the right thing letting him
Right.
go.
I'm already sure the Knicks did the right thing.
Yeah,
Just because he's a jerk and he was acting like a jerk.
yeah. And now he doesn't even look like the same player. So
Right.
coming off that injury for the knee, who knows what'll happen
Right.
with him? But
Right. You know, there was just plenty of questions when he was on the Knicks about his style of play. I liked him, but, you know, his lack of rebounding was glaring to me. So, you know, I'm not going to sit here and beat up on Porzingis. But in the East, Milwaukee 1, Miami 2, Toronto 3. How about those Toronto Raptors? 29-14, though. Boston 28-14 in the 4th spot. Indiana 28-15, still without their best player. You know, they've looked fantastic without Oladipo since Oladipo's been
Sabonis is
other than the playoffs.
killing it.
I love Sabonis. OKC traded him away. They traded him and Oladipo away.
Don't even get me started with OKC. But Toronto, I did not envision them in this
Me
position.
neither.
I thought they'd be teeter-tottering on missing the playoffs. But I
Right.
give all the credit to Nick Nurse. And if you're talking about a farm system and building a team, the NBA, as far as they're concerned, Toronto Raptors are probably one of the best at it.
Right.
They have a nice system set
Definitely.
up there.
The Sixers are all the way in the 6th spot. I'm telling you, Ben Simmons don't fit on that team.
He had a triple-double today.
He did have a triple-double, and he is the player of the week in the NBA. But I would choose between Simmons and Embiid if I was the Sixers. And I would get I would trade one of them and get a lot of pieces to fill out around the other one.
I would keep Joel Embiid.
Right.
That dude is
Right.
abnormal.
Right. I would trade. I would want to trade Simmons to OKC for Chris Paul if I'm Philadelphia. Yeah.
You lose some youth there.
You lose some youth, but I got Joel Embiid, so I got a 10-year window. Chris Paul's going to give me 2, 3, 4 years of leadership. An old point guard. I don't need my point guard to come out here and bust 25. I need him to run a team, and Chris Paul will run a
And
team.
that is what they need.
That's Chris Paul.
They
will run
do
a team.
need somebody to get them in
Right.
their spots.
Right.
Tell Joel
Somebody
Embiid,
tell Joel, shut up.
put somebody on your back and score.
Right.
That's what he needs.
Right. Orlando in the 7th spot, and the Nets in the 8th spot. Then your Pistons are right there at number 9.
They're hanging in there.
I don't
they
think
trying.
anybody in the East is going to make a push to the playoffs. I feel like those 8 teams are going to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
I don't see the Pistons, Bulls, Hornets, Wizards, Knicks, Cavs, or Hawks making any push further. I hope that the Knicks win 25, 30 games at this point, but that's not going to be enough to make any noise in terms of getting into those top 8 spots.
Nah, that's it.
Right.
We're running out of time. So.
Right. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen,